Hey everybody, this is Grace, and in this video I'm going to talk about, well, I've mentioned before in videos about copycats. Well, this is about how I got a copycat back. I'm not going to say the exact way I did, but I did, and it was actually more of an outcome. Well, it was, how do you say it, what is the term, you know, when something happens that you didn't, it wasn't intentional, but the result was good. You know, on the sideline. I don't know what you say, but it wasn't what you weren't expecting anything like that to happen, but it was good because this person has some, you know, built up some really bad karma involving you. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense at all? Okay, let me give you a little background, and I've done this in videos about copycats, but when I first started on YouTube, on my original channel, I don't know which channel I'll put this up on, it might be the original channel, but I had a woman who copycat everything I did. I don't know if it's catted, but I'm serious. I put up a video, and like within the day, but sometimes within the hour, she would have one on the same topic. Now this is a type that they can't think of their own things, you know, come up with their own ideas, so they take everybody else's. And these are the people who wind up becoming more popular in whatever that is. Not the most popular, but one of them. You know, within their age group, you know, at my age, I know it's age group involved also. You know, it is, you know, around my age, baby boomers, Gen X. At least that's how I see it. Could be wrong. But, yeah, they become popular because they steal people's good ideas. And I had one do that. Well, then I got out of that community. I was gone for, like, away from maybe 2.5 years. I don't know how long it was, you know. Finally went back, but I went back earlier this year. Got a bit more interested. I did videos, but I just wasn't all that into the community and everything. Now, during that while, at some point, I went to a different community, started making different types of videos, and could be on this channel. Like I said, I don't know which channel I'll put this up. But during that time, there was another woman, okay, around my age, who did the same thing. And she bragged about it on her videos. And she didn't point my name, but she bragged about what she was doing. It was very obvious to me. Now, she was more popular. She's really popular now. But she bragged about it, told other people to do it. The people that were in her little circle started doing it. I'm talking down to the title of my video. Okay, the same. You know, seriously. And that, one of them, in particular, she's popular now. It was like, wow, how much can this one woman do? Well, there was more. She even got on my Facebook. She found out I had a link to a Facebook page, and she got that shut down. And, you know, some people say, how do you know? You know, that she did that? How do you know it was her? I knew it was her because I had joined hers also and made a comment, and she likes to think that she comes up with everything. And I was coming up with some ideas and mentioned them on that channel, I mean, on that Facebook page, on hers. And she would take them and do them. She did it a couple of times, and then, I mean, she would say that, I've been thinking about this. And she'd make a video real fast about it. I've been thinking about this. But it was my idea. She stole. You get the picture. She wasn't thinking about it. But I made it, you know, and I kind of tested her twice. Then she had my channel, my page, Facebook page for my channel, like I said earlier, you know, she reported it. So like I said, I know it was her. Just, she's so vindictive. Oh my goodness. Yeah. For what? You know, because you can prove that she's stealing, and I might actually, you know, steal your idea type, steal your thunder, you know, the copycat, that I might actually out her. You know what I'm saying? And that's 2 of them in 4 years. 2 of them. Okay, and yeah, both of them could be watching. I still have a feeling, you know, you can go and check the you know, who's watching, not the person, but the city. I mean the state, not the city or the country, you know. But and I know where these 2 are located, and there's always video, you know, people watching from that. And my channels aren't that big. Okay, so. Yeah, I get a pretty good idea. Okay, anyway, now also this type, what I've seen, in that they have their flying monkeys, you know, like people call the narcissistic flying monkeys. I don't know if I call them more narcissistic or more histrionic, maybe a mix. I don't know. But I'm not saying personality disordered. I'm just saying the behaviors of. And I could be wrong. Okay, read the disclaimer. But anyway, they are the type to play the victim. They do people wrong. Okay, they are the ones who are doing people wrong. But then they play the victim and say that that person did them wrong before that person can say, hey, this person's doing me wrong. You see what I'm saying? So that they are way ahead of the game, always, because that's all they do is, in my mind, is sit there and plot and plan how they're going to steal people's thunder, the copycat thing, steal their ideas, all that, and then take credit for it, of course, and, then say, well, no, she did that. Or she's being mean to me. If somebody tries to out them, yeah. Okay, now what is the word? Like, I'm saying, I keep thinking byline. No, it's not byline. What is the word? I did something to kind of in a way, it wasn't so much intentional in this way to let them know, let this one woman know that, yeah, you're not untouchable. And that's another thing that I've noticed about the types that I know, is they think they're untouchable. They can do all this stuff to other people, and what, you think nobody's going to do it back to you? And it wasn't stealing her ideas in any way. No, because she doesn't have any original ideas of her own. And no, she steals other people's. So I would, in essence, be stealing other people's. You see what I'm saying? Like her. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to say what it was, but it's within the rules. It's okay to do this. It's, this is something that happens. But, yeah, she's not untouchable. This is all online. Yeah, there's no freaky stuff to it. All online. And I didn't think that she would then turn very paranoid. Well, I should have in a way, I guess, but I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, she did do something online that is very, like, someone who's very paranoid now. Because, well, when you have built up such bad karma, you built up such bad things against, and it may not have even been me, but with so many people, you're not untouchable. Okay, somebody can do the same thing to you that you've done to them, and I'm pretty sure maybe she did. I'm not very sure, but she could have done that same thing to me. But I wasn't doing it like that. Like I said, mine wasn't all that intentional. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but to explain it. But yeah, she's now turned very paranoid. On something. Like I said, I can't tell if she's paranoid about what I did or maybe somebody else. Some of the things she says, she's got people who don't like her out there. But like I said, these are the ones who play the victim, so you can't believe it. That could be her setting up that she's the victim again of so many people. She's always the victim, and she's just, just not the type. They shouldn't be doing that to her when, well, really now? All the things you've done to other people? Yeah. Anyway, I have run across people who do stuff online since I had my first computer one in 1982, but I think the first time I actually got online where you actually communicate with people other than email or notes on the system or something like that, but you communicate with them in real time, I guess, was 1990. Okay, so that's a long time ago. I have seen this type, unbelievable, since then. The hotheads and the whatever you want to call them. They used to be called bashers and then haters and, so many names for them. But, yeah. People who just, they're out there for all the attention and they're taking it from everybody else. I see that as a histrionic behavior, that one, the way they do it. I could be wrong. But anyway. And I don't know how many people stand up to them or point it out or, make them aware that they are not, what's the word? Is it invincible? I can't remember. But yeah, I need to wake up some. But, yeah, how many people, and it can be dangerous. We all know that every situation can be dangerous. Every person can be dangerous. You can't follow somebody else's lead because they don't know, they're not in your situation. But I'm not one. My master's degree is in sociology, so mine is, like I've said before, in sociology, we tend to run toward a problem to fix it, not away from it. you know. So, and there has to be some of us out there, you know, but we are trained, okay, to do this. And it can be dangerous, you know. I mean, I remember some of the stories I heard as a student back then, yeah, about people who were sociologists and wound up in some problems, you know, yeah. Anyway, maybe I'll put this on my channel about narcissism. I don't know. And I've been thinking, I had, before all this demonetization stuff, way back in February, said but long before then I was saying I wanted to switch up my channel a little bit. But I do think that, you know, after that demonetization bit, you know, I have more than one channel. I would have met it if I had them all on one channel, you know, the requirements and everything, but I don't, because the subjects are so separate, so different. But anyway, after that, my views went down so fast, and just way down. So it's not that I don't see, well, it's all about the views. I don't think that way, but it does kind of make it, you know, it takes away a little bit from it. It kind of feels like spinning your wheels. But like I said, I was already saying back then that I wanted to switch up my channel a little bit. It got kind of, you know, you can only take so much, or I could, of one subject. So maybe I'll start doing more like this about these people, this kind of people, or this kind of the internet, because that is part of our lives these days, you know. I always, like I said, 1990, I always would keep them like not separate. My online life was kind of like my secret little life, you know, my, what do they call it? What's that expression? My dirty little secret. You know, I wouldn't tell, but that was part of my life, and it is part of my life now. You know, I have a face-to-face world and face-to-face life, you know, but yeah, I think it's important to start talking more about this. So maybe I will. We'll see, you know, how I am. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you're watching the video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would. And by the way, I do have some videos that I've made that I haven't made public yet. So I think I'm going to just kind of do, you know, one like this every once in a while, then, you know, put up one of those. You get the gist. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.